Right, so round 7. Oh boy. Triple threat. And the enemy is Grim, so this is going to be really, really tough. So the idea here is that there's a land segment, an air segment, and a navy segment. These are all completely boring, by the way. There's no reefs, there's no terrain or anything. But anyways, you have to go through one of them to get to the HQ, and you can't really go through all of them. Or can you? Let's see if I remember this correctly. There's no cities for Hachi Super to be worth anything, by the way. So, I think the first thing you have to do is... see, we want bombers for sure. Because this is going to be funny. I'm going to take... what do you need? You need 2 bombers, I think, and a T-copter. Or do you need a T-copter? I don't think you really need a T-copter, but... like, I don't want the firepower penalty, so I'm switching to Hachi. Or maybe I could have used Hachi's regular power, because that would cause me to spend far less gold this turn. Oh well. It's no biggie. So first things first is to blow up on the pipe. Yeah, actually, I'm definitely going to use the power now, by the way. Because in Dual Strike, when you use a power, you get a +10 attack bonus. You did not get this in Advance Wars 2. So there you go. Pipes blown open. And we can start getting all of our units out of there. And something funny is about to happen with the fighters as well. So, yeah, actually, I might as well take advantage of the discount and get a Neotank over here. I think just the Neotank should be fine. So what's going to happen here is that the fighters are going to surround the pipe seam, and then I can block it off with a single infantry. This is so hilarious. Look at this. I have to get them out of there first. Like so. And the fighters are going to block the pipe seam, making it impossible for the stealth fighters to come after me. And with 2 bombers, you can very easily decimate the land portion of the map. And then I just have to plow through to the HQ and complete the map. Nice trick, huh? Yep, there they go. Also, the C section doesn't matter in the slightest. I don't know why anyone would take that particular path, because, like, it's the Navy. It's so expensive. Even with... let me check Hachi's prices, actually. Yeah. Actually, this looks like... if these were the default prices, they would be semi-playable, in my opinion. That's kind of unfortunate. Alright, get rid of you. And you. And I can get rid of this, too. That's going to cause the Mega Tank to hit me, but whatever. Maybe finish it off with this. That's nice. Now, this unfortunately is not going to charge Colin's power meter very much, because the reserves, while it is actually charging his meter very nicely, the reserve CO, as in the CO you can switch to, they get half the amount of meter that the active CO is getting. Just make sure I don't get hit by the Pipe Runner, because Pipe Runners can fire at anything for some reason. And there is a mechanic in Advance Wars where every time you activate a CO power, it takes longer to get to the next CO power. However, because your meter transfers over whenever you clear a map, but when you get to the next map, the game considers you to not have activated your CO power at all. So just need to blow the Pipe Runner out of the way. Oh, uh-oh. That's not good. That's definitely not good. But I think the stealths are actually going to be out of ammo. Or not ammo. They're going to be out of fuel way before they can get to me. See, this was something that I forgot about. The battleships can eventually occupy this port, and then they can shoot out the infantry that you had blocking the pipe seam. But the stealths are not going to get anywhere near me. I don't think the fighters are going to get anywhere near me either. They might. They've got enough fuel. Alright, that's good. The fighters are kind of getting a little close. This is fine, I think. Yep, the stealths ran out of fuel, and the fighters... Alright, so, just like when I activated the first power, I'm going to activate a second power so I can break that pipe seam and get out of here before the fighters shoot down the T-copter. And the bombers along with it, actually. So, goodbye to the bombers. It was fun while it lasted. But now there's nothing the enemy can do. That map just takes a long time doing it that way. But I think that's the lowest amount of money you can get away with spending on this map. I'm not sure. Well, there we go. That was map number 7, I think. So 4 more left. Look at that technique score, that's awful. Alright, the Gooping. This is a funny map. It's called the Gooping, because there's a bunch of Oozium. Yeah, Oozium is a terrible name for that unit. All-Consumium? That's even worse, Eagle. Okay. Yeah, should have switched to colon again, but whatever. So you can pretty much imagine what the theme of this map is going to be. It's going to be nothing but infantry because the All-Consumium... Wow, I can't believe that. The All-Consumium is weak to machine gun fire. I'm sure I touched upon this in the Dual Strike LP. But since infantry are the most efficient way of taking them down, that should be what we build 99% of the time. Maybe Eagle builds a tank and you have to use your own tank to get rid of that. Oh, but then again, you know what? Colon has that super ready, so let's get ready to use it. I don't know why I'm capturing all these comm towers. Like, I don't even know if a super from Colon is probably going to just obliterate these Oozium straight away, but I'm nowhere near close enough to actually destroy them. Or am I? I could get rid of this one, and this one, and this one. And, yeah, I'll wait one more turn. One more turn. I'm gonna get all of my units into position for this. You know what? Forget the comm towers. I'm gonna use a power of money. I should have thought of that from the start. Who needs comm towers? Okay, you go here and here. And just in case I need some more, I'm not going to build on this one, because then the Oozium would destroy it, but that would force it into that particular position. Alright, boys and girls, are you ready for classic Colon Power of Money action? He did, in fact, build a tank. But he's not getting away with this! So, like, this is a power of money with, I think, 280,000 or something. How much money do I have? 280. That's how much I have. And at 5 HP, this is an instant kill. This is an instant kill. This is so awful. They should have thought of this when they designed Money Survival. I gotta be honest with you. Oh, can I get close enough to the tank? See, Power of Money doesn't completely obliterate tanks like this, but I guess I'll have to try and see if I can get another man close enough. Let's see if this does it. With a little bit of luck, that could have done it. But I don't think there's... Oh, I have a third infantry. Never mind, it's over. I don't know what I was worried about. At least I used most of those infantry to good effect. Alright, just a couple more now. I think we're up to number 9, which means there's 3 more. Can I get this before the 1 hour mark? That is the question. Single file aisle. I love Grit dialogue, by the way. What a weirdo. Okay, so what's happening in this map? Well, there's a lot of silos. The enemy can't really use them. There's no infantry. So, let's see, what is happening today? Well, I know it's going to involve T-copters and instant HQ captures. So something like that might be what we're trying to do here. Oh yeah, I've got a strat in mind now. So if they're not going to move at all until I start getting close to them, then I think I know what to do. Oh, I could have loaded the unit in 1 turn sooner. Oh well. I think I'm gonna need a copter. That should be all I need, though. Oh, wait. I'm up against Grit on the right side here, so maybe a second copter? I'm not sure. Well, we'll see what happens. I mean, like, there's no anti-air on the right side, so it doesn't really matter too much. So yeah, look what happens here. By using the T-copter to block the tank, the anti-air can't get to it. And, that basically means that I think green is basically done for at this point. I'm gonna switch to Hachi because I don't need any more units. What will that artillery do now that it's at 4 health, though? Oh, they're actually moving... Okay, that's a little bit weird, but no problem. So green's definitely done for. Isn't that just the easiest exploit ever? That can't be intentional. I need to get this artillery away, though. I can drop the infantry here and it'll be safe. But as long as Olaf doesn't get lucky... Okay, there's no way he could have done that, even if he had gotten lucky. Goodbye, oh bearded one. And I'm not sure I want to, like, start going for the capture right away. Actually, it wouldn't matter. If I wait a turn, what does it matter anyways? It's at 3 health. It's like waiting a turn wouldn't have made a difference. So are these maps exciting to anybody? Because they don't really do it for me. I mean, like, I've been through them so many times. I think one of the ways that survival mode could have been improved is if they had, like, a pool of maps that you could play through. Short ones, of course. And then just randomize the order so that the player has to, like, adapt. And also find a way to make Colon not completely overpowered. Alright, 2 more to go. Oh, goody. I do not like this one at all. So yes, for anyone wondering how it's possible for the foot soldiers to run out of fuel, it's rations instead of fuel. That's basically it. Alright, so this is something that I have to think about because I have no real idea how to, like, do all of this. Because they've got the numbers advantage, and it is Sensei there, being commanded by. Let me check his boost, by the way, because I don't really remember how much of a boost Sensei gets. Alright, so they didn't give him plus 40 attack infantry like they did in Advance Wars 2, it's just plus 10. But they kept the plus 1 transport bonuses, and I don't really know why they did that. Alright, so what do we do here? Actually, this might be time for us to pull an interesting unit out of storage, because what's the way to deal with giant clumps of enemies? First, let me activate my power. I'm going to use a power. Because I did not switch to Colin, so it would cost less money to do this with Hachi. I'm going to use a Black Bomb. That's a unit that I don't think a lot of people use, at least in single player. In multiplayer, they definitely have their reasons for using Black Bombs. And for these two... Oh, these anti-airs are so cheap, I'm going to use anti-airs. Those are actually much better against infantry. So, why Black Bombs, you ask? Let's hope there's room to actually use it. It's like, where should I deploy it? About here? It's like, I can cancel out of this if I want to. Of course, I don't remember the button for it. Oh, it's right here at the top, okay. If I could move one space down, I'd be fine. So first, I'm going to use the Pipe Runner. The Pipe Runner is also on an HQ, by the way. Oh, it's left at 1 health. That's not good. So I have to fire it at the... I've already messed this up so bad. I guess the Black Bomb strat was not ideal after all. But I wanted to destroy a clump of units with the Black Bomb. Okay, you know what? Let's just do this. It's gonna force them all to join together. So, I guess... more anti-airs, maybe. Yeah, I thought I had the right idea, but it's turning out to not be as good as I hoped. But I'm sure I can get through all this. At least they didn't give Sensei any cities, because that would have caused him to spawn even more units, and would have been even more awful, etc. But now he's actually got bases to build from, so we might be seeing even more infantry right now. And he occupied the airport, so I can't even use Black Bombs again. That was so crazy of me. It's like, this is a great example of why numbers are still important in Advance Wars. But he's sticking with mechs instead of, like, he's using mechs even though he could have, like, spammed more infantry. So, okay, let's occupy the bases. Or try to, anyways. Yeah, this is getting a little bit expensive, but with only one more map to go, I really don't mind it. But he's got super now. I have super, but I don't really think it's gonna help. I can't build anything like that, so let's just move on. Yeah, that's going to give them a lot of firepower, but not a lot of units left. So let's try and make the best of this. Do this, and we have another base occupied. More anti-air. He hasn't really built any units at all quite yet. Oh, goody, a tank. How nice. Yeah, this map is turning into a disaster. I'm so sorry, but not a lot I could do about it, I guess. I mean, still 200,000 in a power of money left for the final map, so this is fine. I'm okay with not being a pro at money survival. Okay, that's all the, just one of the bases left to occupy now. The pipe runner's almost down. Isn't it kind of funny how you've got a pipe runner on an HQ, and it actually gets repaired by the HQ too, even though it could never, like, move onto the HQ. Just a little bit weird. Oh, don't go over there. No. Okay, the bases are all occupied, so we can't get any more units. That's good, at least. I'm gonna build something less expensive now. Hopefully that helps. No, the pipe runner's gone. They can actually capture the HQ now. That's not good. Oh, the anti-air is actually out of ammo. I've never seen that happen. Not in this game, at least. Sometimes it happens in Days of Ruin. Okay, he might build something, so, yeah, that I didn't want to see that happen. I shouldn't have gotten off the base so quickly. But hey, it's almost over. Out of ammo on the anti-air. How does that happen? I guess it's a good thing I got the mechs, because they can at least start hammering the other units. Blow that up. Blow that up. And that took way, way longer than it should have. Oh, goody, he's got another super. Well, this won't mean much. Oh, sure, go all the way away from my units. Now I can't get to them. Capture that back, capture that back. Alright, I shouldn't need any more units, at least. And there we go. That horrible map is done. I need a new strategy for it. But now there's just one left. And it's probably a monster. I can't really remember too much about it. Grit's Gambit. Wow, that's like the third Intelligent Systems character with a Gambit. Because there's Lynn's Gambit, Grit's Gambit, Elincia's Gambit. Everybody's getting Gambits. Alright, so as if everything else weren't bad enough, now you have Fog of War to worry about. Alright, so I'm going to switch to Cullen because I want to build units first, and I want to build inexpensive units. So I have a feeling I'm going to need some indirect firepower here. Change over to Cullen. And I'm going to use those mountains for vision, by the way. I'm not going to use recons. I've got 150,000 to spend on this map. I think I can make it. I should be able to make it. I hope I can make it. Oh, of course, there's an artillery already. Not good. I was gonna get a second tank anyhow. And a bunch of other stuff along with it. Alright, this is probably the last chance that I'm going to have to do a decent power of money, and there's two mechs right there in my path, so here it goes. Another tag power, another power of money, 128,000 this time. Yep, still very much impressive. How much is the 1 HP artillery going to do? Well, that's a pretty decent amount. Doesn't beat the 5 HP tank, though. Look at this. This is, totally nuts. Of course, I'm not going to have the power of money boost when I switch over to Hachi, but whatever. Switch all you want, it's free. Oh, lucky shot. While I do not have the, I don't have any cities to build from for Hachi's power, but I do have a money reduction. I do have a unit price reduction, which is really good. I don't really know if I need any more, though, because like, somewhere in there is like a medium tank or something. One more artillery, I think. I would still like to end this with at least 100,000 in the bank. So somewhere in there is an artillery, which is not good because this is Grit's artillery we're talking about here. Oh, I shouldn't have clicked so quickly. Oh well. This gets through many of his units. There's the artillery, so spawning it was a very good thing. Alright, I think I really need some reinforcements now, because he's gonna... Grit's gonna use his super. And I don't think he has too many artilleries left. But there's plenty that he could do with this. Oh yeah, there was at least 3 artillery in there. My goodness, this is so terrible. And there's the medium tanks that I was so worried about. Well, this is setting me up for another power somewhere down the line, I guess. So yeah, time to fall back again. And this is going to take even longer now. Need to make more tanks. Yeah, I'm definitely going to dip below 100,000. But at least we're going to get what's actually a very quick tag power again, because I don't have to lose too much more to get it again. Okay, let's not go crazy with them this time, and kind of actually play carefully in the highly dangerous Fog of War scenario. Still need some more units. And at this point, like, my ability to one-shot everything with Power of Money is getting less and less viable. Oh, that was lucky. Okay, now this is going to be the final Power of Money. And it's still, 80,000 isn't really going to guarantee a bunch of one-shots or something, but it is going to do a hefty amount of damage. Nice, just what I like to see. How about a 1 HP tank? Okay. 5 HP? Can't reach. There's the artillery I'm looking for. I think that was the only 2 medium tanks. So I think I'm good for now. That last mech is probably going to be a pain to get to, because it's probably going to retreat back to the HQ and I have to chase it down, which means this takes even more time. It's already been an hour since I started recording. I thought this was going to be, honestly, I thought this mode was going to be taken down way sooner, but I did make a number of misplays. My strategies are not super optimal. Guys, only got 2 units, so that 1 HP mech is the only thing left. At least I have Pathfinder. So I just have to catch it before it gets anywhere. And there we go. Money survival cleared. That took way longer than it should have. This is probably getting split into 2 parts. Yada yada yada. But there you go. That's money survival, and that's basically the best way to play it if you just want to get through to the end. If you want to score high, try to find a much better strategy than this. Like, it's probably the same COs, but just play better. Alright, so that's money survival dealt with, and I had around 80,000 left. I consider that a decent score. It is worth an S rank. So, next time we will take on turn survival, and if you can't guess who I'm going to use there, you probably haven't been playing this game for very long. So, next time it's turn survival. See you for that, everybody.